So what's up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we got another battle of the, but this is an interesting battle because it's from the same brand. So I thought it'd be fun to do a battle of the Beaute Aura palette. That's currently the one I have on my eyes right now, up against the Paletopathy palette. So when I compared both these initially in the video for this and the Envy palette, I noticed that a lot of the shades in the Paletopathy palette seem to be similar to the Aura palette. So I think it'd be fun to do both of them, and then we could see if the quality has changed between the two palettes, or we could see which one I prefer when it comes to the color story once we get looks together. So I'm thinking I want to do the greens and the purple together. I already said in that video that the purples and the greens I definitely want to do a look with, since as you can see I have the green and the more like maroonish shades on now. So when we do the battle with this, I'm going to do both of these. So I'll probably do the Paletopathy palette off camera, just because I've done like at least 3 or 4 looks with this. I think I did 2 looks when I did this video. Don't quote me, I don't remember, girl. I'll try to remember, link it up above. I know I did a battle of this up against the Glam Light and Barbie palette. Then I did what do you call it, I did a couple of Instagram looks with it after I got it, after I did the video, just because I liked it that much. So I feel like the color stories in him are really similar, so we're gonna battle it out real quick and cute like and handle that. So let me zoom you in real quick and cute, girl, so you can see the eye look I got on right now. Like I said, I use more of the berry tones and then that shade Halo on the lid, because I just had to, like, the stunning shimmer that is a Halo I had to use. I use these 2 shades here, and then I use this shade crease as well. We're gonna try to focus on this part right here though, so I kind of want to just go use these 2 and this green in the crease and maybe this green in the corner. We'll see how it goes, but I'm definitely trying to focus more on this half of the palette as opposed to this half of the palette. So I'll be right back, girl, doing a look with this palette, and then we'll come back and use the colors from this palette I talked about. Hopefully it'll match up well, because sometimes y'all know when I do these battles I be end up looking crazy because it's not what I thought it was, but you know, we'll put it on the eyes and find out. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the eye we're coming in with, but I got a schedule to keep, so I'm sorry about the lawnmower, but you know, we gotta press on, girl. So this is the Paletopathy and then Aura. So Paletopathy, Aura, Paletopathy, Aura, Paletopathy, Paletopathy, Aura. Sorry, no, Paletopathy, Paletopathy, Aura, Paletopathy, Aura, Paletopathy, Aura. This one's actually called Ninja Turtle, which I thought was hilarious, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I didn't use every single color here, obviously. I only used like these purples, these 2 shimmers, these shades, and these shades. So those shades we're gonna stick to, and then the pink that I showed you I used for the inner corner, these up here, but otherwise I didn't use anything else. So again, I'm sorry about the lawnmower, but girl, I'm like, I only got, I still got, I think 2 more eye looks to do out of this. I'm gonna come back and do another one later, because my unearthly holiday palette is supposed to show up at my door today. So I'm like, when it shows up like it's supposed to, I'm coming back over here tonight and film with that palette, and then film my next collab video. I still got 2 collab videos to film. I think I said in another video, but I'm gonna try to film another one tonight along with that new palette. And then I got another battle of love. I'm trying to debate if I want to film it when I come back, or if I just film it now. I think I'll go ahead and film it now, and then try to gather all my commentary stuff that I want to film for next week, depending on what I come up with. So I'm going to use these 2 shades right here. I'm going to use this dark purple right here, and this is going to be an inner corner shade. This is going to be our outer V shade. So that's what I'm working on. So let's get to it. But yeah, so holiday time is like a crazy time for me. I'm just shocked there has been no snow in Chicago yet, like any serious snow that actually stuck. I'm happy. I'm praying to stay that way as long as possible, because I'm telling y'all, the minute it starts snowing really bad, y'all gonna be getting like rerun content. I'm trying to tell you, like, one thing I don't complain about is the snow, and since I live in a place that has a lot of snow, I don't like to, you know, go out there and come out here when I don't have to. I'd rather just stay in my house and, you know, do nothing, drink hot cocoa, watch a movie, drink some egg out, eat, and relax, and probably only go to work. And if the snow is too bad, then I'm not going there either, because I live an hour away from where I work. So I'm like, let the snow get bad. I remember my boss had the nerve one time to ask me something, why I wasn't coming to work. I live an hour away, y'all live down the street. I'm not gonna drive an hour up here to like come work for you. This one day I ain't gonna be here, so you best figure out what you're gonna do. I'm taking the purple shade, but I was like, y'all, that's you think you could ask me why I ain't coming to work? Like, I live down the street and I'm just being lazy. I live an hour away, which means I have to dig my car out and then drive all the way up here. For the craziness that y'all be having going on, no. I refuse. I just refuse. I don't know what made me decide to like draw the purple lines like I've been doing lately, but you know, I was feeling the weird vibes of it all, so I was like, I'm just gonna, that's a little interesting, weird color story here, because when I can't think of like a traditional color story, or I don't find a lot of traditional colors that match in the palettes together, I just use a weird like color combination like this. Oh, I'm glad they stopped mowing the lawn. It might just be going to the backyard though, so you know, we'll have to wait and see what's going on with that. But so far so good. I'm going with the green shade now. I think it's gonna be a little bit more yellowish green than the one on the Palatopoli side. And I know I didn't necessarily do a traditional wearable color, but I was trying to find as many colors in both palettes as I felt like it looked similar as possible. So give y'all like an eye look. So that's what I was mainly going for. Yeah, this is definitely more of like that poopy, good baby poop, yellowish green color. And the Ninja Turtle color, I don't feel like is exact. But on the eyes, I feel like you can't tell. That's the funny part. Like on the swatch, you can clearly tell. I feel like if anything on the eyes, it just looked a tad bit brighter underneath here than it does on this side because of the undertone of the poopy yellow green over here versus over there. So looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Let's take our glitter glue now, honey, and then we'll get into my shimmery sparkle shade. I gotta find the top to my glitter glue, y'all. I was filming another video and it fell off when I started, so now I'm gonna have to try to look for it before I leave because I don't want it to like dry out. And then let's glitter glue and cut. So here we go. Now we're gonna go into the green sunburst. I honestly just want to do during like the week of Christmas, like a week of battles or something like that. I feel like that'd be fun. That's a week of eyeshadow battles. But you all can let me know if you're interested down below or not. I feel like that'd be fun. Like every day be a different battle. And then I'd include like these two videos in the battles because I feel like that'd be fun. I feel like both these shimmers look pretty similar on the lid too, so I'm like, everything is just looking so similar. So it's just like, whoa. Let me go back in this deeper shade and just on the edges real quickly. We'll take our clean brush and dust back over. Now we're gonna go into that shade Gleam. To me, that was another shade that was really interesting that I wanted to use, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna save that for this palette because I felt like I might match one of the shades in the Palatopoli palette, and I wanted to make sure it was available to use, and I hadn't already used it once, so I went into that video knowing that I was gonna make this one, so I tried to like not use necessarily a whole bunch of shades or something. This one's definitely giving more of a deeper vibe. To me, this one is much lighter. It has like a light hint of pink in it. Let me see if I can find a shade that's close to Palatopoli. Wait, no, I already put Palatopoli up. Wait, here it is. I already put it up. Put it in the box to compare to the palette that's showing up tonight. So, no, there's no one that, well, let me see. Swatch the shade Fashion. But this seems to be more of a brighter pink. So, yeah, see, that's Fashion right there. Matter of fact, let's try Fashion on the other side and see if it'll look similar. Wow, now it's even looking similar in the corner because I added the shade Fashion. So that's Fashion swatch next to Gleam right here. And in the inner corner, again, I feel like there's something you can't really tell the difference on. So far, the entire eye, you can't really tell the difference on for either one of these. So let's back on up and get my thoughts. So, when it comes to both of these palettes, I like both of them, of course. Both of them are great quality. Both of them are, you know, beautiful color stories. It's just a question of what do you want in a color story? Do you want a more condensed color story like the Aura palette, or do you want more of a variety of shades? Because if you do, I would definitely say get Paletopoly. The only thing is, I don't know if you want the game Paletopoly, but I feel like Paletopoly might be the better deal for you, because if I remember correctly, the new palettes aren't on sale and they're $34.99, but Paletopoly was on sale for $30 on their Black Friday deal. I don't know if it's still that much now, but it's like you can use Cold Cage makeup and you can just get more shades with Paletopoly. So I personally recommend Paletopoly just because you get more shades, more variety. But if you like a more condensed color story, I feel like this one might be good for you too. So it all just depends on what your preference is. But both of them perform the same. They have the same quality. And as you can see, you can get a quite similar eye look with. Because close up, y'all saw it look similar. You couldn't tell like very slight differences. And I feel like the only really slight difference you could tell was like the green in the crease. Because I feel like the green over here is a little bit brighter than the one over here. But I feel like everything else pretty much looks exactly the same. So if you already own Paletopoly, you don't need to buy the Aura palette. So those are just my opinions, but you can comment down below and tell me if both eyes look the same to you, because to me they like right on point and looking exactly the same. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Remember, y'all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.